Hello friends, Jabagwan. Happy New Year. I hope this finds you well and thriving and moving into the new year with some ease. I'd like to take a little time to talk today about dedicated practice and the fruit. And you know, yoga, the actual word yoga means union or to yoke or to join. And it refers to our already state of oneness. And what does that mean? You know, we can experience that as loving awareness or our boundless nature, connection, freedom, love. And I am a great believer in dedicated practice. While we have all touched that place, I am sure, in our lives, it could be by walking in nature, the beauty of nature, in the woods or by the ocean, or being with a child or a baby or a loved one, and we just know that place that feels at home. Yet I also know that dedicated practice, actually all the practices, are about helping us to have an experience of that state of oneness. And I know that in my own life, when I do dedicate myself to practice, that it resonates and shows up in my daily life. Not so much on the mat and cushion, but as I'm walking the life, as I'm in relationship with others and in relationship with myself. And I notice that my habitual reactions are not showing up the same way. And I become much more the observer, so I can be both the full participant in my life and the compassionate observer. And that really is walking the path 24/7. And so I'm very delighted that I have had the good fortune in my life to share the things that have inspired me with others. And we will be coming together, and I hope you join us at the Eileen Fisher Learning Lab on March 19th. Now this space alone is quite magnificent to be in and to practice in as we overlook the Hudson River. It really supports being connected. And the time of year, March 19th, is right at the spring equinox. So not only will we steep ourselves in practice of meditation and yoga and teachings and the beautiful connection of community and look at psycho-spiritual inquiry, but given the time of year, we will inquire into how to live in harmony with nature. Spring equinox is a time of equanimity and balance. So we'll look at all of that. We'll look at the postures that will support us in moving through the season with as much balance as possible. So I do hope you join me, and I hope you bring your friends. In closing, I'd like to share with you a reading from the Radiant Sutras. I love this book, and I highly recommend you get it. It's so inspiring and brings us back to that union, wholeness that we are. This says, "The one who is at play everywhere says, there is a space in the heart where everything meets. Come here if you want to find me. Mind, senses, soul, eternity, all are here. Are you here? Enter the bowl of vastness that is the heart. Listen to the song that is always resonating. Give yourself to it with total abandon. Quiet ecstasy is here, and a steady, regal sense of resting in a perfect spot. You who are the embodiment of blessing. You who are the embodiment of blessing. Once you know the way, the nature of attention will call you to return. Again and again, answer that call and be saturated with knowing, I belong here. I am at home. Once you know the way, the nature of attention will call you to return. be saturated with knowing I belong here, I am at home. So come and join so that we can build that inner resource of knowing home. And that's really what we do in our practices, right? We're building the inner resources. We're treading the path. And some of us have been experiencing these as quite tumultuous times. And I know perhaps you, not unlike myself, ask yourself, I know I ask myself, what am I to do? What action am I to take in this world? How can I serve for a greater good? And the good news is that we get to listen deeply to know, how do we move from our mat and cushion into the world? So I hope I get to see many of you. It's such a wonderful time to connect. I wish you well. I look forward to seeing you in person. I send you my love. I send you my blessings. Jai Bhagwan.